So welcome back to the first case for this week of Food from Friday. In this case, we are going to Japan. I just want to clarify because I know the title might be misleading. This case does take place in Sasebo. However, this is not the 2004 case. This is the 2014 case. And I'm saying this in advance because I know the 2004 case is a lot more well known. I will be covering that case in the future before anyone asks. I know I have the disclaimer down in the description, but not everyone reads the description, so I'm letting you know in the video right now so you can't say I didn't warn you in advance. And so, yeah, with that being said, not as much information is known about this case as the other case. So, of course, I'm giving you what I know now. And let's go and get started.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So, okay, the thing about our killer is they know who the killer is. The killer has been punished. However, for legal reasons, they didn't release her name because apparently she was like 15 or 16. And apparently over there in Japan, if you a minor, we ain't releasing your name, even if you done committed murder. So, for legal reasons, they didn't release her name. So, I'm going to call her Girl A because according to Japanese documents, that's what they call you when we can't legally identify you publicly. So she's going to be referred to as Girl A in this photo, in this video. So, like I said, obviously, with us not knowing who the killer is, I can't give date of birth, upbringing, anything like that. I can only give pretty much within 3 years span of what happened prior to the murder. So, of course, gave what I can, sources down below. So I apologize in advance. In December of 2010, Girl A had apparently gotten in trouble at school because she thought, I guess it would be okay to like try to poison her classmates so she tried to poison them with bleach, benzene, and deodorant on 4 separate occasions, and these are 2 different people. Now, I don't know if this is a mix of all 3 of those or like just different ones, like each different time. It didn't specify. So sadly, in October of 2013, our killer, Girl A, her mom dies of cancer. And then by February 2014, so not even November, December, February, January, February. So not even 4 months later, he already married somebody else. So then obviously, apparently on March 2nd, she proceeds to attack her father with a baseball bat. Within a month of attacking her father with a baseball bat, despite being like 16, she has her own place. There were some sources saying that she was about to go live abroad, like go do school abroad to like get away from her dad, as to why. And her getting her own place was pretty much to prepare her for living on your own. So her father had told a school official, didn't specify who, but apparently told a school official about it, and he told them, "Can you please like not tell anybody?" Because he was embarrassed, didn't want people to know his daughter was hitting him. And apparently they agreed not to tell anybody. And so then on April 13th, I'm assuming, still in 2014. The official who the father talked to went to go talk to the psychiatrist who's after Girl A. There was a teacher that taught at the middle school that Girl A graduated from, and she would visit Girl A like once a week. Because at this point, she would be like a freshman in high school if this was America. Then on July 4th, 2014, Girl A and Awala Masuo agreed to hang out a week from then. So this was on the 7th, but they agreed to hang out on the 16th. So I guess head back to Girl A's place, because remember she got her own place. They both were 15. Our victim was born in 1999. I don't have an exact date. Obviously I hate that we don't have an exact date, but they both were 15 when this happens. So she goes and buys a hammer and Girl A goes and buys a hammer and a saw, and then she goes and researches the law on juveniles. Like juveniles committing crimes, see like what sentences they got and shit. So if that's not premeditation, I don't know what is. So then on July 16th, the fateful day, Girl A and Iowa, obviously they go hang out. She tells the parents, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend at their apartment." So they go shopping, eat some food, and then come back to the apartment. She texts her parents around like 7 p.m. that she would be heading back. So this point believes she's still alive. So then once she is inside Girl A's apartment, Iowa would be hit with a metal object from behind, obviously, at least 10 times before she is strangled and dismembered, cutting off her head and her left hand. So then her belly obviously cut open. Her parents also get worried because they said she said she's coming home. She ain't came home. So I guess the police knew where like girl A lives. So they sent the police to like to girl A's house because eventually they get there. Doesn't say how they got there, but they got there eventually. When the police get there, they question her. They see the scene. She admits that yes, I did kill her, and I killed her simply to know what it was like to dissect someone. Because apparently before this, she was dissecting cats and like other animals, like serial killers do before they start killing people. And she was studying medical books. She bragged that she bought the tools to kill Aowa herself, like, you know. So the crazy thing is, a severed cat head and 1 million yen. So for you two, it's like 1 million yen is like 10 grand in like American money. So basically 10 grand was found in the apartment. So sadly, it will be later revealed that girl A did actually tell her stepmother, so the new woman that her father had married, basically said, look, I want to kill somebody because I'm tired of like dissecting the animals. So obviously she gets concerned. They try to call a facility she can be put in. The facility turns her away due to simply lack of space. So then her dad calls like this welfare office, and security guard says, look, call back after the weekend's over. So I guess the weekend, like, obviously you're busy. So the girl A decides we're going to post photos. This is before the police got there, by the way. So after she committed the murder, but before the police got there, she had posted some photos of the murder on the internet to 2channel, which apparently that was an internet forum in Japan. And she had said something like the blood is still, like, running, even though, like, so that means, like, she was still alive, obviously. And that she was trying to warm up the body, which obviously with her being dead, obviously the body's going to get very cold pretty quickly. And even said, like, what color is the brain, and said she was going to try to keep it in a container somewhere. So then she's arrested and apparently was waiting at a medical facility for a psychological evaluation, as they do. And then on July 31st, 2014, apparently there was a show that was supposed to have, like, a 4th episode, but it got canceled. Because the murder happened literally just 2 weeks ago. And this town was still healing from the 2004 murder that happened, which I'm going to cover later. And now this, so we got to cancel this 4th episode from airing, because this episode on Fuji TV, because this episode also covers the murder of a teenage girl. So then in October of 2014, girl's A father commits suicide by hanging, and apparently he was 53. Doesn't name him, because I guess they were like, if we name him, it's going to be obvious, like, who the girl is, like. So we're not even gonna name him or anything. But yeah, so the father is now dead too. In 2015, 3 of the people so apparently 3 members of the Child Constellation Center were reprimanded for failing to perform duties. So apparently this includes the head of the center, who was 57, a section chief of the center, who was 52, and an official who was 50. What exactly happened to them? Well, they got fired, suspended, what's it called? Paid leave, unpaid leave, we don't know. Of course, that being said, definitely let me know down below which case you think is more shocking, this case or the 2004 case. Obviously, I know what happened in the 2004 case, so it won't be a spoiler, but definitely I just want people's opinions. And so, with that being said, if you want me to cover more cases, I guess, internationally, so like out of the United States, where I currently live, definitely let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye!